Hey guys, it's Matt here. It's Thursday, June 4th. We'll take a look at the trades here this morning. 3 trades, 3 winners on GNUS. Still getting used to, obviously, there we go. Wish you could grab and move. Anyway, so yeah, everything was in the first, let's see, first half hour for me. My first entry was here off this little pullback. We got a bounce toward the 9. If I remember correctly, let's see, I was in at, oh, interesting, 10:04, 10:05, 10:07. I don't remember what exactly happened there. Probably could have been a little more patient and waited for that dip down here to the 980s. But anyway, it did it reversed on me down here for a little while, and then I caught it on the way up here, and I got out at 10:29. So that was a pretty good winner. It put me up, I want to say something like 80 bucks, I think. And then I had a little, this was a halt, I believe, if I remember correctly. No, it wasn't. I thought I had a halt resume here. Okay, anyway, must have just been a little pullback here. And I think it kind of had me under again for a little while, and then just popped up over my entry just a few cents. I think it was 11.36 to 11.39. Yeah. 9.44, 34. Yeah, I was in there for just 20 seconds or so. So that was just kind of a little scalp. I think that one actually put me up to 80 bucks. I can't remember exactly. And then we had this one, so catching the falling knife here, I ended up entering right here at 10:05, which for anyone who was paying attention today, that halted at 10:05 right there. I just didn't see the band, the halt band, and so anyway, I basically bought going into a downward halt, which I was like, oh shit, that could get ugly. As soon as it popped up here, I counted my blessings, so to speak, and just got the hell out here at 10:46. So it ended up being a really pretty nice trade. 10:05 to 10:46. It's a pretty good trade there. So it put me up gross 203 on the day. So that's kind of nice. Definitely by far my best day up to this point. Obviously just recently increased share size quite a bit, but that kind of blows all the other stuff I was doing away. You can see, actually, this is kind of fun for me. Let's go back here. This is when I started kind of this scalping stuff. And let's go, through May. This is what my P&L curve looked like. It's crazy. So again, I had some really good consistency, and then as I was increasing share size, you can see the swings get a little larger. I took some bigger losses along the way, but also profits were getting bigger. Then this is the end of May here, and I was up $78 at that point. Then you can see what happens when I add the first 4 days of June. All of that, God damn it. Yeah, all of that ends up getting squished down into this, and then we have my loss that I took. I was still in my old account on June 1st, and then in the CMEG account on June 2nd, and then on the 3rd, which was yesterday. Made it pretty good. And then today, you can see what that did to the curve. That's kind of fun. And here it is over here in bar chart form. But anyway, 3 winners. Three trades, 3 winners today. I wanted to see what that would do. Uh, yeah, all good. I mean, there were some other looks that I got on GNUS, and I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching CIDM early, and then there was another one that popped up on the scanner, KZR. I've been watching that one this morning as well. You can see it made a pretty good run up here, and then made another run at high of day, and then faded off. But this initial run up here was where I was watching. That's when I was sitting still up until this point. So yeah, it just there were a couple times where I was like, do I hit the button? Do I not? I'm hesitating on taking some trades. Honestly, the bigger size, it's in the back of my mind all the time right now because I'm like, I don't really want to take a loss, um, especially when I'm up like, I mean, I had a great day today, being up 200 gross. It's probably about 180 net, I'm guessing, when it all shakes out. Um, yeah, I just didn't. There was like little stuff that I was like, okay, the, the, the risk here. I mean, if one of these rolls over, as GNUS had been doing, I mean, you can see later in the session. I mean, it was halting on the way down over and over. I think it halted. It halted here, halted again here, halted again here for 10 minutes. I mean, it got ugly. Um, but I think it recovered a pretty good amount, right? A lot of washout longs there on the way up after the halts, I'm guessing. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know. It's a good day. I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, I guess. But I'm just hoping I can keep the consistency going. I mean, it's still nerve wracking. The heart rate gets up for me at this share size, um, because as easily as I made 200 today, I could have lost it. Let's see if I can pull up. I can't show this. I was going to show you one of the reports, but I can't do it right now. So one other thing, there's a report in here that shows me where I added. So I was 50-50 today on adding liquidity. So I added on 900 and removed on 900. So um, I'll be getting charged some ECN fees. So the last 2 days I had done okay with those and got a little rebate. So I'll get full commissions today, which is what that's going to be. $3 times 6, I guess would be like 18-20 bucks, something like that. So yeah, my net will be somewhere around 180, guessing, which is still a great day. But anyway, I wanted to see if I could. Let me see if I can do this with. I wanted to see if I could show you my other. My other screen. I'm not sure how to do that. Whoops. Not like that, I'm guessing. Oh, here. I'll do this. So I think there we go. So this is what my screen looks like now. So this is DAS, and then I still have ThinkorSwim's real-time scanners over here. That's really all I'm using ThinkorSwim for right now. And seems to be working pretty well, because I've got my little watch list here with, this is a DAS watch list, and then these are the ThinkorSwim scanners that I use, and then These are my accounts. The only thing that's normally different is this positions is moved down a little bit, but there's something here that I don't want to share with everybody. It's my main account in DAS Trader. My main account is able to be you can just make it asterisks so that you can do stuff like this, screen sharing, and no one will see your account number. But the stupid thing is the what do you call it, like the simulator account or whatever, the training account is what they call it. It's your regular account number with just a T in front of it. So, and you can't blank that one out. So if I showed it, you'd know what my regular account number is if you just knew how DAS Trader works. I'm not sure if that's DAS specifically or if that's DAS through CMEG, but I've seen some other YouTube guys, or I should say people that are YouTubing or putting videos up, that put their, just, I don't know if they just don't realize they're doing it, but they put their account number up there. And I mean, obviously everything's still password protected, but like, people know your name and they know your account number. Like, it's just too much risk there. So I don't like that. So anyway, all you can see is my regular account there. But so this is how I have my screen set up. It just I really was hoping I could duplicate this order box, because what I wanted to do. All right, let's see if I can't. Sorry, I just realized that I was talking about this order box. I wanted to duplicate this order box. Because what I wanted to do, I'll show you in a second. What I wanted to do was take the order box. I like to be able to see what I'm doing. Hold on. Take this order box, that order box, and put it down here. I was going to move my level 2 up like this and just stick an order box down here. Oops. Hold on, you can't see what I'm doing. Apologize for that. There we go. So what I was talking about is moving from here, moving this up here, and put in an order box right here. That way, much like ThinkorSwim, which is something I got used to, if you enter a position through this montage here, you'd be able to see the order right here instead of having to look down on a different screen. It's really not a big deal. Probably I'll get used to just where to look on my lower screen, but I thought it would be cool. But in DAS, you can only have one order box open. At least that's what I'm finding. So anyway, that's kind of what my setup looks like. I did a little more work yesterday with some of the colors. I'll admit that I found there is a page that ThinkorSwim gives you all of their colors for their color scheme. So I based my chart colors off of what ThinkorSwim does on their charts, as far as the red and green, and then I just kind of made everything really nice and easy on the eyes. A lot of grays, you know, nothing that jumps out. I might end up even changing the volume here. I just realized that I could probably change those colors and make them a little softer. I changed the level 2 colors as well here. Man, they were so bright, it was like assaulting on the eye. So I just kind of dimmed down the first couple here, and this morning when I sat down and the bell rang and they started to flicker a lot, it was a noticeable difference. Oh, and I dimmed down the colors over here as well. There is one thing I want to look at to see if there's a way to like compress some of the information, because I find that the level 2 moves so ridiculously quickly that it's almost unreadable to some degree, especially early on in the day. So I think there's kind of a way to compress some of it, like right what you see here with like these 3 orders that all came through EdgeX, like they would just get compressed into one thing, because why not? I mean, they're all at the same time, right, basically. So I think there might be a way to do that. I'm going to look into that. I think that was one of the options in ThinkorSwim, and so I want to see if I can do that here too. But anyway, good day all around, and I'll continue to document my experience here with not only with the broker CMEG, but also just my trading and hopefully some growth and continuing some good profitable trading here. So, all right, one more day to the week tomorrow, and then we're in the weekend. Look forward to it.